Hey guys, how are you doing? And welcome on my channel. So this is going to be the first real episode of the hashtag question to Koen's long version, where I'm going to educate you guys, answer questions, tell you all kind of stuff, advice, whatever. And I already got quite some questions, and this is going to be the first episode where I can really answer one in a long fashion. I already got a video on my channel, which is the short version of this question, because it's the same question. It's Inoto Wotsa, and it's in the short playlist. And it's the following question. So the question from Inoto Wotsai answered me on my Facebook fan page. Link is below. He said, "Hey Koens, I followed your career as a professional Trackmania player for years now, and I'd like to ask you if this new venture of yours as an entrepreneur is going to be a permanent thing, or will you make one last comeback in the professional scene? PS, I hope so." Well, this is a very interesting question. And to start off, like, if people don't know the game Trackmania, make sure you go to trackmania.com. This is probably one of the best racing games you're ever going to play. I love it. Obviously, I've been playing it professionally, and it has a very strong community. Now, to answer the question of Inoto, so I used to play Trackmania for a long amount of time, was a professional for 10 years. Till in 2017 March, I decided to quit and play Rocket League, which in the end I did for a couple of months, and then I got my own team, got some players, and I'm now managing the team. So I'm not really playing anymore, and I am in the entrepreneur life. So he is correct. I'm an entrepreneur, and that makes time and balance a little bit more difficult. So in order to play as a professional player in basically any game, you need to invest a lot of time because you need, in Trackmania, you need to train the tracks. It's a racing game. You have to stay up to date with what's happening, considering tournaments. You need to train. Training is probably the most time, cost the most time. And if you want to play, train for a tournament, I just don't have that time anymore, because every day I'm living the entrepreneurial life. I'm doing all kinds of different things, from television to radio to education to having my own website, trying to develop even more stuff for the future. And I really enjoy working on that stuff. So currently I'm 26 years old, and I really enjoy to actually work. I like to work. You have a lot of people that struggle with work. They're like, nah, I'm not fancying work today. I don't want to get out of bed. I'm working. I have to I'm getting out of bed from the moment I wake up. I work till the moment I'm going to sleep. I work. And as you can see, there's no natural light in my room at the moment because it's 11 p.m. Amsterdam time over here. I'm living in the Netherlands, and so I'm recording this at night, and it's actually very relaxing, by the way. So to come back to the question, I will not, most likely not, come back in the Trackmania scene as a professional driver. I am still playing the game now and then. I do think I have quite some offline days, so I get some coppers, which is the in-game currency, when I'm gonna start up the game again. But I'm not planning to come back anytime soon. And I do know, obviously, you have the Nadeo tournament now, the championship, and I do like to follow it. You just had Winterfest in France, like a LAN party, and I'm watching the VODs of Spam, and I mean, I really enjoy staying up to date, but I don't think I enjoy playing as much as working at the moment, because in the end, you also need to build a future, right? I mean, you can work or you can play games until a certain point, and you have a professional career till a certain point. And Trackmania is not a game which will make you earn a lot of money unless your name is Carl Jr. and you stream, basically. He's a streamer nowadays. So, you have to make choices. And I somehow very fluently went from being an athlete to getting in touch with television, to getting some work, and then getting consultancy jobs and doing workshops. And it all went so smooth. And at a given moment, I was like, okay, I gotta quit. And that moment hit my head the moment we were in France for the World Championship in 2016. So most of the time, the World Championship of Trackmania was being held at ESWC, which is a very big convention, and a big expo as well, with a big main stage and nice prize money. And also public, like 2,000 people sitting in front of your nose. And in 2016, however, they decided to have the World Championship in like the first floor of a shop in France. No fans, no expo, no nothing really. And that, like, at that moment I was okay, I am not fancying this anymore. Like I'm putting so much time and effort in this game, and I don't feel like it's going forward. I feel like, it's going backwards. And I don't really felt the support of Nadeo anyway in the past years, but obviously the community of Trackmania is very strong. I'm part of the community. I love the community. And I just kept playing, but that was the moment it struck my head, and I was like, I might want to rethink my options. So then my option was, okay, I'm going to stop Trackmania, but I stay active in Rocket League, so I'm still active in gaming, and I'm still playing because I love playing. But because of chances in the business environment, I decided to stop playing, and the other players are better than me anyway, so they have more chance of winning tournaments. So that's basically how the transition from player to business guy went. It went very smooth, and it just happened to be that I got the chances, and my motto is take the risk or lose the chance. And that's an advice as well. Like, if you have chances, take them with both hands. If you fail, you learn. If you succeed, you learn as well, right? So you always learn. So always take the chance before you like lose the chance. So it went very smooth, and thanks to those choices, I'm now living my dream, basically living the esports business life. I have a gap year of my study. Got the gap year last year, June, so it's up till June this year. And if it's going like it's going, honestly, not planning to go back. You might want to ask a question about that. So that's basically why I'm not going to make a comeback to the professional scene. Do I say I never play a tournament anymore? No, I don't. I might play a tournament for fun, like a casual tournament. Am I going to train for another world championship? I don't see it happening. So I do know it doesn't satisfy you, Inoto, and probably some more viewers on this channel, and I'm sorry. But at the same time, you can now interact with me this way. And again, the reason I like to record this stuff for you and talk to you is because I like interaction. And honestly, I don't care if I get like all kind of comments on these videos with a lot of questions that I can use, or no comments, or no likes or dislikes. Like, I'm doing this for fun. I want to answer your questions. I got a whole list of questions already, and I basically means that people are interested in having my answers and make use of my experience for the best. And I like to educate you guys, and I can do that with my knowledge. So Inoto, Watsa, again, appreciate you are following my Facebook page. That's great. And thank you for asking your question. And actually the PS I hope you do, the PS I hope so, was actually pretty cute. So, but yeah, unfortunate. I'm playing sometimes. I'm watching the streams of Spam and Riolo, two very popular streamers in the Trackmania scene. I got their links in the description as well. And I'm in the Discord of Trackmania. So, that's where you can find me and hook up with me. So, yeah, that's probably the long answer of the question. A little bit of a background story on how the process went from player to entrepreneur and business guy. And obviously there's more questions you can ask in that area, but this is at least the answer for the question of Inoto Watsa of, will I ever come back as a professional? No, I won't. Will I follow my new venture, which is entrepreneurship? Yes, I will. I'd like to thank you for watching. If you like this kind of videos, please thumb up, support me, and write your question in the chat. And it can be about anything, or in the comments. So it can be about anything. And you can see my social media pages down there as well. So thank you again. You can also visit my website, of course, if you're interested. And I will see you at the next episode, which will be tomorrow. See you then.